It's been so long. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna make sure. Hi. Let everybody join in real quick here before we get started this evening. Hello to the ones that are already in here. What's up? Already. Ooh, it's been so long. Ooh, yeah, see that cough? It's probably the reason I've been here for a while. So I'm just give some time to folks to join in, if they are. If not, oh well. I need to stir some honey into my tea here. Of course, I'm using a little kid spoon. What's up, Will? How's it going? Thanks for joining us. All right. Give me we'll give him like a couple more minutes. For the ones that are here, we did get 3 new models in for Damn Designs, and we have a couple more coming. We have some fixed blades. I believe it is the Cerberus, and I believe it's the I'll have to get back to you on the second one. But we have the Cerberus fixed blade coming in. And then here, let me try and get the other one. A whole bunch of beads restock, as in like the Utum Monsutas and some of the titanium Monsutas and stuff like that. Well, I'm the same way. All my sinuses and everything is all screwed up. My son just started preschool this year, so of course he's always sick. Every week we got something new. This week we're dealing with pink eye. I took him to school this morning, but on the way there, I was like, his eye was like this, looked just like that, one down and one up, and I was like, uh-oh. And I pulled over, looked, and yeah, he's got a pink eye. So awesome. Hey, Mr. Kennedy. Yeah, it was awesome seeing you at Rec at their grand opening. And yeah, it's been a while. Just been really busy doing dad stuff and stuff for the business and all this other stuff as well as in Damn Designs and stuff like that. So had to kind of choose the priorities. And sadly, the channel was one of the ones to kind of go on the back burner for a little bit. All right, so we'll do 2 more minutes here. 2 more minutes while I find out that info for us real quick here. Just want to double check because we do have a whole bunch of goodies coming in for Damn Designs. I want to make sure I got the correct information for us here. So give me 1 moment. Can never find stuff when I want to find stuff. It's just super annoying. Let's see here. Got new beads, the Love Potion. That's a cool one. Why can't I find the name? It's just on the tip of my tongue. It's not this one. Oh, we'll just leave it. We got more fixed blades coming in. One is a Cerberus, of course, and you guys did have a restock of the Yokai, and I just can't get the names today. Hey, Joe, what's up? I see you just joined us. David Iverson, hello. Salty will be joining us later this evening. He had a little conflict in his schedule. That's why we've been postponing so much. We just can't get our timings correctly. 1 week I'll have something pop up and I can't do the show. Another week he'll do it. It's just being a dad, working, busy, and being sick too is not fun. David, well, thank you for wondering about me. I've been okay. Just fighting a lot of illnesses because the oldest is in school now, so he brings back every known illness possible every other week, Not fun. Not fun. All right, so let's just get started with some damn design stuff. But happy Monday evening. Thank you for all you tactical everyday parents joining me, and also you non-parents. Damn Designs has a few new items that just came in, and I'm going to show a couple. So we have the Chimera, which is one of the new models. So as you see, it still has a traditional Damn Designs handle with kind of a more curvature to the Tonto, not quite that American Tonto. I'll leave that out. And then we have the, I'm going to pronounce this completely wrong because there's so many different ways to pronounce this. The Brahma. So it's very similar to the Hades. It's a slightly narrower blade this way and a more kind of clip point style, still with the thumb hole opening here and the flipper. So you have your dual, of course, your flip and your thumb flick. Very, very easy. Again, these are manufactured overseas, and these are very, very good kind of ceramic ball bearings. Great value for them. As you can see, I suck at spidey flicking, and right when I say that, right, guys? Here, hold on. There, easy. My hand was too much on the pivot, so I was getting a little bit too much the friction in there. Boom. All right, and then we have the Wraith, which is just a Wraith 2.0. This is one of Adrian's original designs. Oh, I can't get it correctly. It used to be in titanium with, I believe, M390 was the steel. And it's just a reiteration, 2.0 version of that. So we got those out of the way because I know a lot of folks are kind of wondering about the new models. And just kind of a channel update. The reason I've been gone so much, I think the last video I posted was, I'm not counting the Olight one. That was just kind of a fluke. The last video we posted was of the Benchmade shootout, and I've got a lot of messages on that one. And I know I haven't really been responding to messages. I read them. I just don't respond for some reason. I just keep forgetting to respond. That OTF, I was very, very, very excited for. And when I got it in hand, and you guys saw on the video, it did not please me whatsoever. It was just, it felt very cheap. And for a knife that's over $300 from Benchmade, I know they've had a couple QC issues, and after the video, Benchmade actually reached out to me to kind of just ask me questions and see what was going on with it, and just kind of wanted to help me out. But I had somebody that actually wanted it, and actually I sent it to them instead. But yes, all 4 screws were loose. Of course, I'm always carrying OTF. So don't mind the brand. I'm just showing you what happened. So when I received the Benchmade knife, it had 4 screws, 2 here, 2 in the front, not like this one. I'm not going to compare brands right now. I'm just trying to show you. So it had 4 screws on either side. 4 on this side, 4 on this side. They were all loose. That shouldn't happen when you're buying something so expensive. I know this is, I'm going to get backlash because there's issues with these as well. But say you buy a Porsche. You don't want to have issues with your $120,000 car when you bring it home. $120,000 car sounds expensive, but there's a lot of other brands out there, car-wise, that are way more expensive than that now. And that's why I kind of use that brand as a comparison to Benchmade. Benchmade is like the Porsche of knives. You know their name, you know their quality, you know what you get when you buy one. So when I got that knife, I was super stoked. I really wanted it. The action, super smooth on the Benchmade shootout. But that issue with the screws made me not like the knife. Of course, I tightened them down after I reviewed it. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, just tighten it down, or I'll just send it to your warranty." But why? Why would I have to wait another 6 months to use my knife that I spent over $300 on? It kind of baffled my mind. Like, okay, 4 screws, simple fix for me to do, right? It's a simple issue for Benchmade to have checked that and or Loctite them. It is a mechanical knife, an OTF, so you know the screws will rattle in there and come loose. So why not Loctite it from the factory itself? I'm not going to disassemble an OTF. I know there's guys out there that disassemble OTFs right when you get it, which I don't know why you want to do that because it actually avoids the warranties. But to each your own. It should come pristine from the factory. I'm not going to say this is like a comparison, but the Design knives, the pivots, there are some here and there that do come back in our warranty department, but they're always smooth. They're always easy to actuate. There's never any issues with like the main function of the knife. There might be some cosmetic issues. There might be something, paint wise and stuff like that. But man, functionality wise, there's no issues. So for me to get an OTF like that from Benchmade with functionality issues, right when you open the box, like I literally cut the tape holding the box shut and it's not functioning properly. So that's why I kind of had a gripe in that video about Benchmade knives. But Benchmade is kind of like my first love. It was the first brand that I purchased brand new as my first kind of like entry into higher end knives above $100. So we got that out of the way. Now we should get back to more fun stuff. We are going to have some pre-orders dropping for the TED knives. Every single model will be dropping. There's a few on the site already. I know a lot of people wanted to do the Kodiak. We had some issues where I had to actually rescind the pre-order on that with the knife itself. Stroop Knives and I kind of talked it over, and we did work some things out to perfect the knife a little bit more. So the issue behind that, full disclosure, we had the hollow grind on that big beefy blade before. And then when you hit too much stuff with a hollow grind, and being such a beefy blade, the hollow grind is so narrow, it was breaking the blade in very weird spots. So we're just gonna fix that a little bit. We're gonna go full flat on there, which will give it more strength behind that beefy blade. So we are going to re-enter that pre-order. That's already on the site, the pre-order for the Kodiaks. Excuse me if I take breaks for drinks because I still have the cold that my son gave me. It's not COVID. It's felt like COVID, but it's not. Much better. We have the SFBs are up already. There's some tweaks to the the XL Kermode, the Kermodes, and the mini Kermodes that I want to do before I post them. So those will be posted tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern time. That's the 18th. Yeah, let me double check. Yep, that's the 18th at 6 p.m. Eastern time. The Kermode family will be posted for pre-orders tomorrow. Those will be going until November 20th. I might be wrong, but I believe it's November 20th. And they will ship out the Valentine's Day for all of Daniel and I's knives, and then March 30th for the Stroop knives will be released then. And then Salty will be on the channel. I mean, on the live with us here in a little bit, but I'm just making sure he's alive. Yep, hey, he's still okay. He's just getting running a little late because I said again, we always have these conflicts of schedules that we try to work around, but it just hasn't worked in the last 3 weeks, which is fine. What's up, brand new American? Women carry knives. Yes, holy crap, Christine. I'm here. I'm alive. I just been doing a lot of stuff. I missed you guys. You guys look like you guys had fun at Blade Show West. I wish I was there, but if I did go there, I was sick, so you guys didn't want to be around me. What's up, Jay? And you're never late. I'm always here for you. Just hop on in. I'm the one. Want to say hi? Okay, come here. So this is the sicky little one that keeps getting everybody sick in the household. He's not so little anymore. Remember, he was a little bit smaller before, so he's 3.5 now. You see his little pink eye going on. All right, go see mommy. Okay. If they had a blade show in Canada, that'd be kind of cool too. Hopefully, they can do a kind of not a blade show, but maybe a knife show of some sort here in Michigan. It'll be awesome because I don't have to go too far. And I believe it'd be kind of cool for the Midwesters as well. Ohio, Minnesota, Michigan, Idaho, Iowa, like everybody in the Midwest. It would be easier to get to Michigan than Texas, Utah, Atlanta. So we'll see. I don't know. everybody always kind of leaves out the Midwest for some reason, even though everyone in the Midwest is all about the outdoors, farming, agriculture, adventures, and stuff that require these pointy things. So I don't know. It's kind of weird where there hasn't been a kind of Midwest show. But of course, Rivers Edge Cutlery did open up their brand new shop. It's huge. They took their small but very cool shop and pretty much blew it up. And it's awesome. If you guys haven't stopped there, it's in Hilliard, Ohio. Great, great location. My favorite knife I own? Ooh, that's kind of a weird. So Salty and I talked about this earlier. It's a tie right now. It's between these two that I carry a lot, and he was surprised I chose this one as my favorite. But it is the Boker Kurt. It's a box design produced for Boker by Hogue. And the reason I like this is because I do like the design. I like the shape. I like the jimping. It's a very EDC friendly knife. That's tied right now with my everyday carry Ultratech. I literally carry this probably every single day. I have never not carried this knife. It's always my backup or my primary EDC carry. So that answers your question there for you. Oh, and before Salty gets on, I do want to talk about something. So everybody knows that Jason Brown, very, very sadly, passed away before his time a month or two ago. I'm sorry, I don't remember the actual date. And I was doing so much stuff, and I was sick myself and stuff like that, where I couldn't kind of like hop into the community and just be like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do to help, because I immediately thought about his daughter Nora. So when I kind of first started the brand and before Blade Show, he had purchased a shirt for her, and he sent me a picture of her wearing one of the Ted Jr. shirts, and it was really cute. She looked really awesome in the shirt, and I was so happy that she loved the teddy bears. So what I'm going to do is I kind of started a thing called the Ted Jr. Fund for my branding company. What we're going to do is there are certain items on the site that I will actually donate 50% of the profit to into the Ted Jr. account. And Christmas this year, I plan to donate everything in that account to her. So let me just put this on there. So everything, so yep, so 50% of all the items that I chose for the Ted Jr. Fund will go to Nora on Christmas this year. So like if you purchase a Ted Bear, they're $20. $10 of that's going to go to Nora. If you purchase a coin, a Tax Over Dad coin, they're also $20. $10 of that is going to go to Nora. The hanks on the site are $10. $5 that's going to go to the Ted Jr. Fund, which again will be given to Nora during Christmas. Just because Jason was an awesome guy, and he was one of my first supporters for the brand. New brand out there, new guy to the community, and I had kind of like deer in the headlights, and he was one of the first ones to actually reach out and kind of help out. So I do want to help out his family, and it was awesome that his daughter was one of the fans of Ted Jr. So I just thought it was fitting to call it Ted Jr. Fun, to kind of get things rolling, to kind of help out for the holiday season and stuff like that. So why not? So again, guys, if you purchase anything that has a little note that says Ted Jr. Fun, it will go to her. And since we're starting the pre-orders, any of the pre-orders, $25 of each pre-order will go towards the Ted Jr. Fund as well. So if you want a Ted knife, go pre-order one, and you're actually benefiting the Ted brand, yourself with a cool knife, and Nora for her Christmas fund that we're trying to kind of get together here in the Ted family for her. And it kind of drove home to me because I have a 3-year-old, I have a 1-year-old son, and it's just something that I do not know what they would do if I wasn't here. It's just kind of sad to hear. Just the way it happened is just kind of baffled my mind. It's just kind of a freak accident. No, you guys don't have to do that. No round of applause. It's another dad making sure another dad's child is taken care of. So that's how we do it at Tactical Ready Dad. Again, if you want to help out, go purchase a coin, a Bear, a Hank, or pre-order any of the knives, or any of the knives are in stock, $25 will go towards the Ted Jr. Fund. And that's how we do it. Let me just double check here to make sure Salty is still alive. So this man is so busy, but he was like, I keep postponing because of stuff that he has to do or stuff that I have to do. And we were making a joke. We're going to be like, so we're going to be called the Postpone Boys from now on, because we keep moving these shows to the next week and the next week and the next week. I think we skipped 3 weeks. I'm so sorry. My bad. I know you guys miss me, so I'm here for you now. So I have been kind of lax the days go on, reviewing of knives. And I have stuff sitting here that I need to review. Like the Orion knives I have the tag out here, which I was very excited for. But they just kind of been sitting here because I haven't gotten some time to clean up the garage and actually start filming. It's now in the 40s and 50s here in Michigan, so it kind of sucks to be outside. But is Mr. Stolte's email done? I'm not sure. You can ask him when he hops on. He should be on in probably the next 15 minutes. He told me 15 or 20 minutes. So it's fine. I like kind of catching up with you guys too before we have too much of our dad conversation. We kind of get lost in that. Sorry. I'm literally trying not to cough as much. I have to like hold it in every single time I talk. Let me touch a little bit on Christine. You don't have to do that. Why are you doing that? All right. We'll put that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll put that towards the Ted Jr. Fund for Nora. Absolutely. Thank you so much. So going back to the pre-orders, I know they are knives that a lot of individuals want, but the price point is a little bit higher. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit different for steels. We're still going to have some variants of Magna Cut, but we're also going to do CPM S45VN, where it's kind of price point wise, it's the same as Magna Cut. However, I feel even though Magna Cut is a bad steel, and it's not bad, but like badassery, like it's a great steel for all around. S45VN for me is my EDC steel. It's very tough, easy to sharpen, and it just maintains a lot of stuff. This little kid keeps trying to get into the show. Get away, you pink eye boy. And also CPM 154. I'm sorry. Yep, CPM 154. Not 154 CM, but CPM 154. So it's a little bit more premium than CPM 154 CPM, because Crucible makes it, and they do kind of a different metallurgy kind of thing behind it. But that will bring the price point down a little bit more. So individuals that do want to get into the 10 knives can at a lower price point. And of course, the website also offers Afterpay. You guys can split the payment into 4 payments if necessary, or however. And I know some folks have asked about PayPal. I stay away from PayPal just because they're so like wishy-washy about knives and people that sell knives. I just don't want to do that. 3V is coming soon. So we do have the XL Grizzlars in the I don't have the prototype, it's on the way. XL Grizzlars are on the way. So you're gonna have your Grizzlar. Blade will be about 2 inches longer. The tang will come out another 2 inches. However, the handle is only going to protrude another inch, and then you're going to have an inch of pommel. So if you wanted to use it for hammering or any of that sort, I have a few friends in the military that we are sending some to for them to test, and I got a couple of friends in police officers and sheriff's deputies as well that will be testing some of the new knives for us. And the XL Grizzlars will be 3V. I just think in a bigger knife, you can't have stainless steel anymore. You have to have one of those tough, bust through the wall kind of things. And not saying that Magna Cut and S90V and S45 and S35 are not great steels. These guys have gone through a lot of testing, and I feel like hold that thought. So Salty himself tested stuff out today with this knife, so he's going to talk about that. Staza was awesome enough to purchase a knife for me from Blade Show, and he tested it out. Steel Capital, the guys over there that have turned a Hank business into a knife business is awesome, and they test the crap out of a Grizzly for me as well. And there's just so many folks that are testing the Grizzly out for me, and I just keep getting these phenomenal feedback that these things are almost indestructible, which just blows my mind. Yeah, Christine, who doesn't attend that? Well, hey, you can't say that because you have like three of them. So I think between you and Peter, I think you guys have almost the entire line of knives. So thank you for your support and truly. Let me see here. Christine, can I make you? I forgot to make you a mod because you keep putting the website in for me and stuff. I think you're already a mod, aren't you? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. How's Peter loving his XL Grizzlar? I'm sorry, XL Kermode. I keep mixing those two up because they're both like massive knives. Uh, okay, cool, excellent. I thought I already had previously made you one, but I just want to make sure. And thanks for joining me. I know I suck lately because I didn't even tell anybody I'm going to be in this. I literally just posted, boom, like 2 days ago that boom, we have a live. Oops, sorry, dad life. I'm too busy for my friends. I'm glad he loves it. Awesome. Yeah. Hey, Paul, what's up? So yeah, for the folks that's joining us, just in case you don't know, after finding out that one of our good friends in the net community, Jason Brown, had passed away, I decided to do a thing called the Ted Jr. Fund, where there's multiple items on the sites. For example, the bear, the Detective Ray Dad coins, the Hanks, all of those, half of the profits will go into the Ted Jr. Fund, and any of the knives that are on pre-order or even in stock, 25 dollars of each of those will also go into the Ted Jr. Fund. And Christmas this year, we are going to send that all to Nora Brown, who, if you guys don't know, that's Jason's little daughter. She was one of my first Ted Jr. fans, so I want to kind of help and show some support for her and her family this holiday season. And that's how we're gonna do it. And if you guys just join us, that's why the banner says Ted Jr. Fund going to Nora Brown. And Christine was nice enough to already give us a little start to that fund. So thank you again, Christine. I seriously, and sincerely appreciate that. Thank you, Christine. Yeah. How do you like the mini? I completely forgot to ask you. Oh, Salty is here. But yeah, Christine, how do you like the mini? I really want to know your take on that because I've been after Blade Show, I just sucked. But whatever. Yeah, hold on here, hold on. What up?
What's going on? What's happening? I
Not
made
much.
it.
I know you made it. I was like, I hope he didn't like get in a car accident or something like that
No,
because
no, no, no. I was definitely moving to get here, but I'm here for sure.
cool, man. Well, thank you for joining because I was telling them we're calling each other the postpone boys there for a
Yeah.
while because we kept having to postpone everybody all the time.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's crazy. Been like super, super busy. I just was the perfect opportunity to actually make this happen. So I'm really happy that I got here.
Awesome, man. How's the cleanup after the hurricane that came through there? I know you were on the
The,
beach
the
there.
the cleanup wasn't too bad. I mean, it was a lot of like really just prep. You know what I mean? Some people really got hammered, but for the most part, it wasn't really as big of a deal. But people around here definitely get prepared, though. I have to say that.
Well, definitely. Unlike in Florida, where because I know my family and friends, they're all like, "Oh, we're gonna have hurricane parties. We're gonna stock up on booze and stuff." And then so Ian was like, "Boom, boom, boom." Then oh, boom.
Right,
I was
right,
like, I was watching. I was like, "Oh no," because literally, where it was first gonna go to Tampa.
right,
My family is here in Fort Myers and Naples. It literally
right.
just went, "Ew," and I was like calling everybody. I'm like, "Is everybody like good?" So luckily, my parents, if anybody knows Fort Myers area, so Fort Myers Beach got pummeled to the point where there's no buildings. The pier is just the pillars holding the old pier, and
Right.
there's just sand everywhere. There's no buildings, but inland Fort Myers is fine. Fort Myers Beach is
Wow.
completely gone. So it's kind of a bummer.
It's a super bummer, man. I feel terrible whenever some kind of like, natural kind of like disaster like that like happens. It's like, oh man, like what can you do though? You know what I mean? It's like you live by the water, you got to expect something like that to happen eventually. You just got to be ready for it. Being prepared is like the biggest thing.
Right. And one of my friends is an insurance agent down there, and she was saying a lot of people had canceled or didn't even take the flood insurance because a
Oh,
lot. Yeah, this year a lot of people had moved down to Florida. Like the real estate market like
right,
boomed down there, and
right.
people from like up north or Texas, Cali, everybody was moving in, and a
People
lot of
that aren't
folks.
used to having to do that.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, they think it's like, a once in a lifetime ordeal. No, when
right,
I was 14, we had three hurricanes hit my town in a row. We had no
right.
school for a month. So, like, I know there's a hurricane worse than a category 3. I'm
Yeah.
buying tuna, spam, water.
Yeah, when I first moved down here to North Carolina, you guys know I'm from Long Island originally. I mean, there's like storms, but we don't really get hurricanes that are like super serious like that often. And so, it was a big hurricane. My wife's like, maybe we should get a generator, and I went and like fought people in line. It was insane. It was like a movie. I was like fighting people for this generator.
Just both.
Luckily, I got it. Oh, it was crazy.
Excuse me, everybody.
Now I stay totally prepared. At least I try to for that particular thing.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Kids are good. Wife's good.
Everybody's doing really, really good, man. We're moving along. Yeah, we have another. If you guys don't know, I have another baby coming here.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Three boys. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I couldn't have wished for anything more. You know what I mean? To be honest, so very, very exciting for me.
Salty, we have
We're good.
a follower here that says they're asking about your email. Is your email down?
Honestly, I haven't checked my email in a long time. I have
Okay.
been so busy. If you guys have emailed me, I will go through. I'll try and make time to go through this week and check the stuff out. But I haven't had time to do anything. We've been running around like absolutely maniacs over here. I just took a new job. I'm kind of working. I don't make my hours like I used to. You know what I mean? I'm under somebody else's hours right now, so I definitely am more busy than I was. Which I don't even know how that's possible to be more busy than I have been, but
Right. I feel like after you and I left Blade Show, we just we were like fine, and all of a sudden, woof.
yeah, absolutely crazy. But that'll will all hopefully come to an end soon. I'm just looking for that like smooth sailing again. You know what I mean? Hopefully we'll get there. But
Right.
yeah.
He said, or once the emails get bounced back to his email, so
So
maybe.
I can't see any of the chat, so I don't know who's talking.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. If you didn't know that, I forgot to say that he can't see any of the chat. So if any questions are going towards him, I'm gonna try. And can you see the screen? Maybe I'll do this. Here we go.
Hold on a second.
Can you see that?
Oh wait a minute. Here, I think I can see it now. BC Gerbs. Yes, buddy. Definitely. I have something for you. I'm sending you a watch. You're getting a watch. I totally forgot about that. And send me another email. Send me one more email. Just so that I don't have to dig through 1,000 emails, because I definitely haven't been checking my emails.
Or Instagram. That helps too.
Instagram. Yeah. Hit me up on Instagram. If you have Instagram, shoot me a DM. That's pretty easy to do. Because like my email gets so clogged. I have so much other crap in my email. Like sometimes it gets to a point where if I'm not on it, I like step into it's like stepping into a party where you don't know anybody. You're like, oh God, where are these emails from? I think I'm gonna leave now.
Whenever I see my phone and like the email app is like it says like 100 and something, I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah, it's like time to go hide at that point. But,
I keep coughing today. I sound like I just hit puberty and stuff.
yeah, I can tell you have like a little bit of a sinus thing, but it doesn't sound super bad. Cough doesn't sound too deep. You know what I mean?
Oh, like a week ago, if I even said one word, it would immediately start coughing. It was
Yeah,
bad. It wasn't
right.
COVID, but it was probably there's some. So I didn't go to the doctor because here in Michigan it's kind of weird. Well, not Michigan, but my health network. If you have anything associated with COVID, which is basically everything,
Right.
They don't even want you to come to the office. They'll do like a video thing. And if you kind of already know what you have, you just stay home and like take Dayquil
Right.
or Nyquil or whatever. So I was like, I'm not even gonna deal with it. But it's been a while, so I might have to go. It's not going away, so I don't know.
Sorry, I'm just
Oh no, go
trying
for
to
it.
chat at the same time. It's hard to do this from the phone. I've never done it from a phone. It's my first time.
Christine asked, "What's your IG?" So she can put put it up for you.
My Instagram is Brothers of the Knives. Brothers of the Knives. It's brothers _of_the_knives. But you should be able to find me pretty easily.
Your logo is very distinct, so
Yeah. It's super like simple and basic, but you know, it just says it all. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think you commented in the private chat.
Oh my gosh. See, that's what I mean. Amateur hour over here. I
It's
tried.
so good. You're on your phone. I don't even care that you're on your phone. That's
Well,
awesome
what
that you're
happens
actually
is like
on
when I
here.
try
So
to go into the chat, it like takes over the whole screen and I can't see myself. And then I'm like, I don't know. Whatever.
yeah, no.
BC
So
Germs. I don't know. Can someone that have Instagram? Can someone that doesn't have No, Gerbs, just email me one more time. I'll check my email tonight and I'll probably just send you my phone number, to be honest, so that you can tell we can text. It'll be easier for me. Because I definitely got something for you. I got something for you. I know you're lacking in that area, and I got something for that ass.
oh
Whoa! So yeah, let's talk about Ted knives. I put a fucking hurtin', excuse my French. I put a hurtin' on the Grizzlar today.
well, you sent me the pictures and the stuff. I was like, what are you doing to that thing?
Well, so here's how it's been going. Like I got the Grizzlar, and I'm like, oh man, I love this thing. I'm gonna take care of it, and I'm gonna keep it nice. And then I thought to myself, I don't really like want to do that. I want to like use it. I don't plan to like ever get rid of it. So I'm gonna use the crap out of it. So today I was at work and we're doing like some exterior renovation on the beach, like on a third story. We're like 40 or 50 feet up, and we're at a point now where we've replaced a lot of the boards and we're doing flashing, and we had to pull out some of the exterior like sheathing from the building. And the kid that works with me was like, hey man, can you give me something to scrape this like Durock, which is like a concrete board, out from behind the back? And I pulled the Grizzlar out and I gave it to him. He was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. And so he just started going to work with it, and I was like, okay, cool. And
It's like, oh, well, there goes the finish of my knife.
oh dude, no, but honestly, like it didn't really hurt it as bad as I expected to, but that's not even the worst of it. So then that didn't do anything. That did nothing, literally nothing to the knife. And so later on, I did a different job where I had to actually use the grinder and grind out a groove on a sheet of Durock and tile, and it had a tin flashing in between that was rusted. And I actually I cut the flashing, I pried, I hammered the back of it, and it didn't roll the edge, it didn't chip the edge. The knife is definitely dull now, but I was like closing my eyes at one point. I was like, I hope I don't break the tip, but I did it anyways, and I didn't break the tip, and I was like, holy crap, I can't believe it. I don't know if it's just like the Magna Cut like toughness, or in combination with the heat treat. I don't know. I was expecting something to break, but it didn't. So
every time I watch these like torture videos of our knives, I like cringe, but like afterwards, I'm like, Superman.
You probably feel really awesome, because I felt really awesome for you. I really wish that I had like a GoPro or some kind of way to actually film what I was doing. I stopped and I tried to set the camera up on the phone, but I couldn't capture what I was actually doing from the first person. But it was super rough, and you shouldn't do things like that with your knives. But
Gotta get one of those like hat cams.
I know I've been thinking about it.
I'm so sad to not see your mammoth hat on normally. You know, I always
So
have
I have my Let's Go Brandon hat on. So my mammoth hat is at home and it's super shot. So here's a funny story about that. We had talked about your patch, which I want to rep the patch at Blade Show.
Yep,
So I'm
yep.
like, all right, cool. Mammoth has the hat for me. I hit him up. I'm like, yo, I haven't talked to you guys in a while, but here's a picture of my hat. He was like, holy crap, dude. Your hat has definitely seen like better days. I'm like, yeah, man, I've been putting in the work on it. And so he checked out my affiliate account. I had enough money to get a hat, and he actually doubled my affiliate link and he sent me 2 hats. So I have 2
That is awesome.
Mammoth hats coming, and yeah, I'm super stoked for it. I didn't have to lay anything out for it. So.
I got the cap patches for you. So like these are a little bit different than the other ones we had before because these
Right.
aren't even on sale. So these are curved, and I
Okay.
made these just for like the team.
Yeah.
But I will probably put these up on the site sooner or later. But so these are curved, so they can actually fit. Oh.
Like the flush fit. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. The curvature of your hat better.
Yeah.
So
that's important because honestly, like that's why I haven't done a patch hat before, because a lot of times you get like a patch and it's not right and it sticks up off the hat and just kind of looks silly. So yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was a little bit iffy, but at first I
like
thought it looked silly, but like now it's just like, ooh, it looks
the curve probably fits well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to do that.
For sure. Brand New American said my knives weren't going anywhere near cement boards. So if you guys check out Steel Capital's channel, they took the Spec Ops Grizzlar and tested out like crazy stuff. So he took this edge, put it on a brick, and hammered it. Nothing. The edge was like pristine still. It might have like, oh, look at that. It might have dulled a little bit, like little sections, but like it was, when he was doing it, it didn't cut through the brick. But then like when he was hitting the other sides, the brick was like crumbling. It's like one of those like samurai like actions where like they slice somebody and then all of a sudden
they fall apart afterwards.
Right, exactly. That's why I was like, oh my god, like what is this magic? How's your coating holding up? I wanted to ask you that.
So
too.
here, like I'll do my best to show you the coating. I haven't washed this, so a lot of the times, like because I've used this knife quite a bit. A lot of times I can go home and use soap and water and kind of scrub it clean like a DLC. You might see the marking on the DLC, but then you can wash it off. That's been the case here. So, I mean, I don't know. I haven't taken it home and washed it yet, but that's what it looks like after just wiping it with my shirt. But I was digging this thing in cement board all day. And like I said, I was really, really putting the work in on it. I definitely trust this knife 100% at this point.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to make something that you could trust real life. Like, remember when we first started talking about this, I said I wanted to be able to have you be able to pry with this, and you kind of showed that to me today, where you were like, you guys were prying stuff.
Dude, I was literally prying like hardcore. I'm gonna do my best to actually get some footage of that because it's pretty amazing. And if it'll do it again, then it's even more amazing, to be completely honest. Because I've broke knives, you know. I've broke some of the like higher grain seals. I forget what did I break. The K1. What is it?
K390.
The purple. No, the purple stuff. S110. S110.
Yeah.
I broke that. Yeah. But that's
Thank you, Christine. There's the link. So you broke. I don't know.
S110's a pretty brittle steel, to be honest. But
so like a lot of guys got the S90V before I got the magnet cut of the Grizzly, and that was even holding up. I wonder how the S90 will hold up because it's so like brittle and kind of chippy.
Yes and no. I mean, it's a lot different from the S110, but I don't know a whole lot about S90V like I do some of the other steels, but I know that it does pretty well edge retention. I had a little native for a while that did really well, but I didn't do anything really hard with it. It just saw like light duty stuff. So I almost never had to sharpen it.
You want to talk about your OTF snafu that's going on right now?
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I do. So I've been on the hunt for like the perfect OTF because I love OTFs in theory. I love OTFs in theory.
In theory, I'm trying to get something.
In theory, I really, really do. And I tried like I really, really tried for a long time with this one. But for me, like the reliability issues are just been overshadowing everything. Let me try and step at it. It's getting dark for me. So
Ooh, sorry guys.
I've had, let's see, 2 axial gear shifts recently that just stopped working on me. They did send me on warranty another spring kit, and I changed it out. It works, but occasionally it fails me, and it just bothers
Oh.
the crap out of me every time it fails.
Mhm.
So I was like, cool, you know what? Let me give Microtech another shot. Or no, I'm sorry, Guardian Tactical. Let me give Guardian Tactical a shot. I get the Guardian Tactical, and it's awesome. I love the way it looks. Like when it's working, it works very smoothly. But the thing, like, just I don't know what I've done to it. That knife in particular, I took extra care to not use it on anything rough, to just basically cut paper, maybe open a package, to keep all the crap off the blade before I retract it.
Mhm.
And it still stopped working on me. So then I tried the Microtech, and I'm like, the Microtech's gonna be the one. I'm not gonna have any problems. And you know, I do occasional maintenance. Like when an OTF like needs something, I'll take it apart and clean it. But I'm not like, I don't know. I'm not taking it apart every day and cleaning it
Right,
out.
right.
And so the thing just the Microtech just started to fail on me, and I'm just getting like so mad. I want to throw them all like into a river and burn them. So my newest plan is to get like I want to try one of those Riot. The Riot, it's like a manual gravity knife.
Yeah.
We'll see. I like the looks of it. It's got the OTF look, but it's almost like fail proof, I think. You know what I mean? But we'll see.
It's so loud. It has this nice like tactile like clank when you do
Clank.
it. It's pretty cool.
Okay, so I can
It's pretty cool.
understand that because I had a Paragon Phoenix, which isn't the same
Mhm.
type, but it's a gravity
You're right.
knife.
It's a
I
gravity knife.
loved that thing. It made such a cool noise. It was super fun to play with. I almost don't know why I sold it, but you know,
Well, that's knife life, you
that's
know.
a tale of a knife life, right? Like you
Right?
sell it, and you're like, oh no, that was the one, and I let it slip out of my hands.
Like this guy, like this guy. Oh, my
Oh
precious,
no, that's
my
everybody wants
precious.
one of those.
So the weird thing is, these went like hotcakes at the grand opening, and then they posted a second round on the website, and people were selling them for like stupid
Stupid
money.
money, $600, $500.
It was just ridiculous. I'm like, so everybody on the rec room. So Riverside Cutlery has their own kind of group called the rec room, and they're even like talking to people, and people are like showing them all these like eBay clips where like $600 here, 550 here, 560 here. I love how my 1-year-old is literally just standing there staring at me like a creepy little Halloween. I like see other proof of him, and he's just like, "Come play with me."
Yeah.
Oh, Halloween, so crazy. It's just going back to kids. I just love kids. Like,
Oh man, it's the
it's kind
best.
of a. Oh,
Absolute best.
I didn't even tell you this, but I wanted to say this again because I know you saw the banner. Just for the
Yeah.
folks that you getting the popo con you or something?
Look, I just went flying there after somebody.
That sounds like here. Hold on, we'll talk about this for a second.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
go
yeah,
back to
yeah,
us.
yeah.
I keep like ADHD today. Woo, squirrel.
It's been a
Um,
long time since we've talked.
I know,
So
man. It's always fun to talk. That's why I kind of miss
yeah.
doing this, but we got to do it some more. But the Ted Jr. Fund I started because, as you know, and the whole community knows that Jason Brown passed away,
Yep.
not too long ago from a very weird, weird incident that it still kind of just blows my mind how that even occurred.
Right.
It's crazy. But Nora, his daughter, was one of the first little girls that fell in love with the
Oh
Ted
man.
Jr. bear.
Right.
But do you want to come? Hold on.
Let's see. Hey.
Yeah, he grew up a little bit. On the way.
What,
Ooh,
dude? So big. Oh, hi.
he's huge now.
What's
He
going
is
on,
what,
dude?
21 pounds. He
Yeah.
was just 6 months old when I
Right.
played. So.
Oh
All right, you want to go back
man.
to mommy now? Are you eating some snacks? Yep, eating some snacks. All right. Bye, little dude.
Oh, snacks.
Snacks. So his name is
My
Kai.
oldest
Go ahead.
my oldest is huge on snacks right now. Big snack guy.
Is he one of the guys that likes to hide his snacks?
Oh no,
I,
he's just like, Dad, I need a snack. I'm like, cool, and I like make him something like custom, like full custom meal. He'll eat the whole thing. Sit down like 5 minutes later. He's like, I think I need another snack. I'm like, geez, you're killing me with the snacks, man.
both my kids the other way. So like, can I have a bag of chips? I'm like, okay. They'll eat
Right,
some, and there's no noise. I'm like, you guys ate the whole thing, right? And my oldest like, no. It's like
right,
tucked in the couch, or like
right.
tucked under the couch, like a stash. Like you know, I'm gonna like, take it away from you or something. Like,
Yeah. So we
but
we we can't. My oldest would probably do that, but we can't do that anymore. We're very careful about how we eat because my younger boy Abel has autism, and he's on a very very specific diet. It's called the
Mhm.
specific carb diet. So he literally can't eat like anything, and we can't let him slip. So
Oh
we
man,
don't. My oldest is like, we have to be very careful with the food. So no more sneaking snacks for him. He's got to eat all the snacks up at the counter.
yeah. So
It's
yeah, I
crazy.
should probably start that because they're trying to get to the point where like it's gonna draw bugs and they're gonna get
You're gonna have all the hidden snacks everywhere.
right. So going back to Nora, so she was awesome to be one of the first to buy one of the TED shirts,
Mm,
and Jason sent me a picture. So I've been talking to him since probably April before Blade Show, and just
right,
kind of keeping in touch about like his daughter and stuff. And it just kind of being a father, and you know this,
dude.
I just couldn't imagine if I left this planet and those planet I say because I don't know, there might be Mars, there might be
Yes,
somewhere we go.
right.
But if these kids are left without me, like what's gonna happen? Especially holidays coming up. So I started the Ted Junior Fund. All the knives are gonna go on a pre-order tonight and tomorrow.
Awesome.
25 bucks from each of those is gonna go towards the fund. And the bears, half of them are half of is gonna go towards the fund, half the profits of the coins, and half the profits of like the hanks and stuff. And then Christmas, I'm gonna get like a giant check and send it to her for Christmas, and hopefully I'll help out during holiday season for her family.
No,
So we'll see how that goes. Yeah,
absolutely love it, dude. That's a fantastic thing. It really is.
yeah, thanks, man. Like,
I mean,
uh,
it's
I,
such a shame. Like you said, I couldn't imagine.
like right, like that's why like I don't want any praise for it. I don't want any like.
Yeah,
It's just something I
yeah,
want to do because
yeah,
if I was to leave, I want somebody to kind of help my family too and my kids. So hopefully, kind of inspire others to kind of just help without getting
yeah.
anything in return, kind of thing.
Without recognition, it
Right,
really.
exactly. That's what the word I was trying to find.
Yeah.
This whole cough in my honey is just like when they say us men are babies when we're sick, it's not a lie. Like,
Dude, my wife would laugh if she heard you say that.
oh, I know. I'm afraid to even like let her know that I'm sick because she's just gonna sit there and laugh at me. How's she liking her knife?
Oh, she loves it, dude. Especially the she's got the mini mode. She carries it every single day in her bag,
That's
everywhere,
awesome.
every single day.
That's great to hear. That's so
Absolutely
cool.
love it. And if you guys know, if you guys have watched the channel, you've heard me talk. My wife is like, she uses knives like, and I started kind of getting like the bug. Like she doesn't go out and buy her own knives, but she loves every knife that I've ever gotten her, and she like really, really puts in use. So she loves that thing. And I love all the knives that
Good.
you did with
Good.
Daniel too. I still my Kermode is in the truck. I carry it every day in the truck with me. Kind of my go-to like knife. And I've been trying to carry this Grizzlar like every single day. I'm trying to put in the work with that one. Things
Cool,
have
man.
changed.
I love
My
it.
carries changed. I don't like. I'm not doing like Instagram as much, and I'm not doing all that stuff. So I'm not like switching my
Same.
up as much. I'm kind of sticking with something and trying to like really get the feel for it and fall in love with something. So
I pretty much clean my collection out besides a few things, as you know, we talked about it. And like, of course, I have almost every damn design knife because it's
I was
right
gonna say there's
there.
like 3,000 knives behind you, man.
Like, this is not even it. So I have my own storage unit. Like, we filled like all this stuff, and like, there's more here. Um, there's more coming. We have probably 8 more boxes coming on fixed plates and stuff. I have a storage unit that I was like, you know what? Screw this. I literally turn a corner of my storage unit. It's just all damn designs. Like we have so much stuff ready to rock and roll for holiday season. It's pretty cool.
I gotta show you. I'll have to send you pictures later. I did some. I modified those Costco brass scales. I did some really sick patina. They look super awesome.
Oh, nice. I want to see that for
I
sure.
shipwrecked them, yeah, but I didn't do like the typical glassy kind. I have like a different method. It makes it more look more like like more realistic in my opinion. I'll show you later. It's super cool. I'll try and post them on Instagram. I haven't posted them on Instagram yet. Trying to like make all these promises, so like hopefully I'll like force myself into keeping them.
I know, like
It works
tonight.
that way sometimes. It works that way sometimes. You gotta just put it out there.
Well, it's on our conversations, man. Life is just life. It's just.
Oh,
I almost said a bad word. Crap's going to happen no matter what we do. So there's
yeah.
no again. Okay.
Hey.
So there was this one episode where JB was like, "Is that a child?" His head was like this.
Right.
So we're gonna pop him up. Look at this little dude.
There he is. Oh man,
I guess he sent your. I'm so lost here. I think Jerb sent you a number.
Oh, he did?
I'm guessing. I don't know what he's referring to.
Hold on. He might have sent it. He might have sent it on my Instagram. I'll have to check.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's getting dark here, and you got to see this guy's Halloween decorations across.
Oh, do show. Yeah, we got
Oh,
like giant skeletons and people are putting all their stuff up already and stuff.
goodness, dude, look at this. Hold on.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. I forgot how to full screen this.
It's really hard. Oh, I'm gonna get closer. He's cool. I know.
Hold on, I'm gonna try and full screen. I completely forgot all this stuff. Oh, there we go. There we go.
All right. Oh my goodness! Look at the windows. There's like fire windows. It's hard to tell, but
Oh, that's cool.
it's crazy. Over here, he's got these like big goblins and stuff. It's insane. It's insane. Do you guys do? Are you big trick or treaters? Does anybody do any trick or treating?
So my wife signed me up for this. Thanks, babe. I have to do trunk or treat at my son's preschool.
All right.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I gotta decorate the back of the truck and wear some kind of
truck or treat. That sounds pretty cool. I think
yeah.
We did that. They did that. Yeah, they did something like that here in my town recently. And I was like, oh man, I didn't really know what they were doing. I saw all the kids walking through town, and everybody had their trunks open, and they were just giving out candy. Hey,
Yeah. So hopefully we got enough candy to go around for everybody.
I don't know if anybody. I don't know if everybody can even see me anymore. It's getting pretty dark here. I'm locked out of the building, so I can't go inside.
It's all good. It's getting to the point where we'll probably have to hop off anyway. We got 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
It's getting to the point where baby's getting cranky and they can't hear me on here. See, he's right here again. All right, whatever. You can say bye to everybody. All right. Well, good sir.
He's the real star of the show.
He is. He gets all the ladies.
What's up, dude?
I got an awesome wingman for the bar for those.
Yeah, definitely. He's like, mommy's in the background, like, what?
Hey, she said if she ever passed away, I can move on.
Oh man! Oh my god!
I won't. She's literally looking at me like, I won't though. It's okay. Dating these days is not going to be fun. So no, thank you.
Oh no way, dude! No way. Anyhow. So what's coming up? What do you got coming up? What do we expect?
Ooh, the XLs. The XLs. The XL Grizzlers. I gotta send you a prototype once I get here. I told you about them, right? How they're gonna be.
Yep.
Like, he's gonna fall. So the blade's gonna be 2 inches longer. The tang is also 2 inches longer. However, it's gonna be cut off. The handle's only gonna go another inch, and you're gonna have a full pummel, so you can like knock some skulls if you needed to.
Yeah.
And then of course it's gonna be a little wider too. And 3V is gonna be the first steel we're gonna use for it. I want something a little more tank-like.
Yes. So. 3V, that's gonna be awesome. I can't wait for that.
Oh, and you got to everybody. So Salty is going to be repping Tactical Ray Dad and possibly Damn Designs at Blade Show. So Adrian and I are still working on the background and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but we're probably gonna do a double booth. Um, so it'll be Ted and then Dan Designs, and then we're just gonna run between the two and do everything.
Listen, I'll need a damned patch so I can switch patches. I'll go from
No, so
Dan.
see, we're gonna have the Ted here, and then you just flop it around, and it's a Dan Designs one.
Yes, yes.
So
I'm excited for that. That's going to be a great time. I really can't wait to go back to Blade Show this year and definitely really get to like soak it in a little bit more. It was overwhelming for me last time. It's going to be much, much awesomer this time.
that's how it was for me too. The first time I went afterwards, I
Yeah.
still was like, where
Right.
was I? Like, was that a dream or like
Yeah.
was that like for real?
Yep. I got home and I was like, man, I didn't do like any of the stuff I wanted to do, but I still had a good time. That was cool.
Well, like this year, I was kind of by myself. I know everybody offered to kind of man the booth and stuff, but I at the first year I wanted to like be there.
Yeah.
So this upcoming year I'm gonna actually try and actually go around and say hi to everybody and take all in this year, just because I'll have help from you, and
Yeah.
then I think we're gonna have a couple more individuals join us just because it's such.
There's going to be
It's
a
gonna
lot
be, it's
on.
gonna be crazy with two booths, and then
It,
Adrian is trying to be here.
right.
I'm not gonna get too much into his personal stuff, but like there's a chance that he will be here, which would be
Right.
awesome to
Yeah.
see the mastermind behind like this
Yes.
craziness, you know.
Love it.
So
Absolutely.
yes, sir. Have you talked to my bad lately? I haven't talked to him lately.
I hit him up recently to get the paperwork for the microtech. He sent it. He's got the paperwork in the box, so he sent it.
Cool, cool.
He looks like he's been like really busy. Last time I talked to him, he was like starting a new business, construction.
Hmm.
He was running around like crazy, and I see him on YouTube doing the Tough Knife Tuesday. So I think he's been busy. He's making his rounds on YouTube. So
That's good. That's good as long as he's growing and
hopefully
moving forward. So
hopefully he comes down again. Had a good time. I really would like to see King Raven get to Blade Show. I know he's having a lot of
yeah, I
trouble
talked to him too.
now. Yeah, I want to see him get down there. I'd like to meet up with him at Blade Show next year.
Where's he
Uh,
at again? Where's he at? Do you remember?
he's in Mississippi. Yeah, he's in Mississippi.
Maybe my bag can grab him. No,
That's what I was thinking. They're pretty close.
right?
So
Because like you were gonna fly with me and then go down. Like we would have to like go like all the way over and then come back over.
all the way over. Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't
Either
work too.
way, I'd like to try and make it happen. We'll see what's gonna.
No, for sure. Like he's a great dude in the community and he's a nice guy. And
He would have such a good time. It would be awesome just to see kind of his reaction to the whole thing after being there myself, dude. It
oh
was
my god, we might have to hold him back. You think we're bad? He's gonna be like,
yeah.
I must take everything.
Oh
He's
man,
got like second mortgage his house to buy all those knives.
oh, I'm telling you, dude. I went there and I was like, you know what? It's probably better that I don't have any money right now because it would have just been insane. I would have left with like everything I ever wanted. And that happened. I mean, you were there. I saw people walking away from the like multiple people walking away from the Microtech booth with like big shopping bags full of Marfione customs, like walking away with like $30,000 or $40,000 worth of knives. And I'm like, geez, man.
Oh, I have an inside story on that one. There was a
Yeah,
guy, I don't remember the specific knife. They had like 50 and it was
right.
like exclusive. It was a Marfion, like craziness. The guy bought all 50
No.
and then immediately start posting them online for like triple. Like
Oh my God.
immediately. And everybody's sitting there going like,
Whoa,
well,
man.
that's you can't really control that, but like,
No,
okay.
you can't
Like,
control that. And those guys are out there. But it's like, come on, man, leave a couple for the rest of us.
right. Can I have my little
Can I
like,
just pretend like it's still in stock even though I can't afford it? You know what I mean?
I want a SOCOM elite, not the Bravos and something, but just
Yeah.
the elite.
Yeah.
I can never get one. Like it's ridiculous.
They're hard to get too. I saw it. Yeah, speaking on that what the new Annex or whatever it called that came out. I thought that was pretty cool, but I know that it's not the same as the USA made version. Probably not the same money either.
I feel like they're
Definitely,
just
I
gonna
want to try.
turn like all their knives into a like their separate budget division.
Right,
Whatever you want to call it.
right. The budget division.
It's still not budget though. Like, come on. Oh God, like Sharp Guy said he saw a mermaid coin going for 25. Don't get me started on coins and lanyard beads and stuff like that. We're gonna just stop it right there. I'm just gonna say it's ridiculous what people are paying for lanyard beads and EDC coins, but
Like,
we're gonna keep it there. My
yeah,
lonely $20 one that's half gonna go to Nora for Christmas.
yes,
Well, you should
that's the
grab one
way.
of those.
That's what to
You should
buy.
grab one of those.
If you're gonna buy a coin that supports something good. Don't buy a coin for the hype and pay $300 for a piece of titanium. I can guarantee you it is not worth it. Spend your money on something else.
Unless it's a
If you feel like
Gunwick
throwing money
coin.
out the window, throw it to a good cause.
Right. Every coin sold is $10
Yeah,
into Nora's Christmas fund. So
yeah.
it's the Ted Jr. fund, but we're gonna aim it towards Christmas for her. So she has a kind of an awesome
The
holiday
knife
season.
community really is pretty good at coming through for people. So
They
I think
are. They
that.
are. I won't let that like it's a great community to help out others and it's been awesome so far and very generous. So man, it got really dark where you're at.
So
Like
I'm like trying to
oh
get close.
so like I can see your face on here, but like when I go down to like the administrative bar, like you're gone.
I know. I'm trying every angle, but it's me.
He keeps coming back over here. He's like, "What are you doing, Dad?"
Dude, what's happening?
Ah.
He's so excited. Hey.
He still sees you. He's like,
Uh-huh.
but all right, I should let you go before you get mugged or something over there.
Oh, I'm strapped. Don't worry. But I should go, and I got to go home to the kids. So, yo, man, it's
Yeah,
a pleasure. Thank you for having me on.
man, thank you for being here. And I know it sucked that we had to postpone so many times, but hopefully we can join together and do some more shows in the near future
I
here.
really hope so. Next
All right,
time,
well,
I'll get my stuff better, and I'll be able to do it with some lights on.
all right. Maybe bring like a ring light with you next time. Just kind of carry
Yeah.
with you.
Hey, if anybody's watching, your boy needs a ring light.
I got a spare. I'll send you one.
Have a
I don't even use the spare anymore.
good.
All right, brother. Thank you.
You
And thank
got
you
it.
everybody for joining us. Hey, you want to say bye to everybody? On the way? No? Now you want to wave? All right, whatever. Well, thanks, guys. Have a great evening. Thank you for joining. See you guys soon.